Hey, what's up you guys? Brandon here, and today we're going to be doing a review of Marvel Legends Wave 3 Doctor Doom. So, as you guys can see, I already opened him because I couldn't wait to do the review to check him out, because I had to compare him to my Ronin Doom, which I have, which I'll be comparing it in the video, but yeah, so I just wanted you guys to see the package before I threw it out. So, here's the package, for any of you guys who don't know what it looks like, yada yada yada, big Doom head! Dum dum dum. Alright, so here's the back of it, which is some amazing artwork, and then has little words about Doom. You want to freeze frame that right there, go ahead. So pretty much I have everybody in the wave. I gotta do a review of Mystique, not getting Neoclass Iron Man because he sucks ass. Then I have these two guys who I already did a review of. This guy, and I got this guy, and I got this chick. Let's go. Box out of the way. One shot review. Do it. All in one take. So here we got the Doom, and then there's the Ronin Doom, and no, he is not shorter. I have Doom on the stand, so I'm gonna take a short break right now to fix my camera to get it all set up. So all that.
What you want?
Doom. I would just want to show you like how tall he is. He comes with these weird bases again. So yeah, no Build-A-Figure in this wave, but a base. So here's the Doom in all his likeness and glory. I think this is one of the best Dooms done. I have Wave 2 Doom. I mean, I have, you know, Series 2 Doctor Doom from the Toy Biz days, but he doesn't really match in with anything. So I like this guy better. So yeah, so you can see him compared to the US Agent. He's a little bit taller, not too much, you know. And then here he is compared to Badoosh, the Incredible Hulk from the movie Wave, which is really freaking huge. So there you go. And then yeah, so comes with the base. We all know what the base does: snap on top, snap to the side, whatever you want. All that good noise. Doom comes with, well, both of these Dooms come with, excuse me, let me borrow your gun, sir. These guns. So this comes with the Ronin Doom. This one, this one has the brown. This one comes with the new Doom. I don't like this one, and especially because mine has a little bit of white tear or breaking right there. You can kind of see it yeah, you see a little white spot. I don't like that, so I'm giving it to this one, and he's gonna go in my you know, wherever I decide to put him, which I think I'm going to put him in the Island of Lost Toys, which is another shelf. And then this one looks way better that came with this guy, which I don't understand how they messed this up. How they gave the bad gun to the good Doom, and then the good gun to the bad Doom. It's just retarded. So, yeah, so he comes with this one, he comes with this one. So enough about the guns. Let's look at the new Doom. Dum 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 dum. I'm coming to get you. Yeah, so this figure is just a remold. I mean, just a repaint from this guy. But God, does this one blow this one out of the water? Like, you could just see it, how much shinier he is. Like, you know, his metal. Well, you know, his suit. It looks so much shinier. You know, this is like a dull plastic. Well, this is just a great paint job. And then the capes look completely different. Let's take off their capes. Let's compare capes. So, here's the capes. You can see that the gold on here shines way more than this. This looks weird, like it's all matted and scratchy, while this one just looks so beautiful, elegant. I just want to touch it. So then look at the back. This is all one solid green, and then this is like there's hints of black, and it even feels, the texture wise, it feels different, you know. And then this one's a little bit darker in green, and with the shading and all that, just makes it look so much better, like just looking at it. And I feel like with this cape they should make what's this guy's name? Cloak. And then give us like that regular female body mold that they've just been giving us the whole time. And, you know, Give us a cloak and dagger as a box set together. That'd be freaking smart, Hasbro. But no, Hasbro hates us and they don't want to give us the figures we want. Just the figures that they can remold. So, like that cap shield, they just always give us the same cap shield. So, which is way too small in my opinion. But not about that. It's about Doom. So yeah, so let's take a look at him without the cape real fast, so you can see what he kind of looks like. It's the same thing. It just looks way better. Like, if you look at the Doom here. Like, this on the Ronin Doom is completely messed up. The whole back part. Actually, let me get him back in here. Like that. You see it? See how this is one color down to the neck, and then this is a completely different one? Or this is all one solid piece. And then you take off the masses, which I still don't understand why they do that. Why, you know, you're able to take off the mask. There's no real need to. And you can see their ugly faces. Doom's ugly face. And this is painted more well. This looks like a burned, almost Freddy Krueger victim. While this one just looks like a guy with like bad skin disease or something. Like I just prefer this Doom way over this one. So let's get this ugly Doom out of the way. Put his mask on. Throw him to high waters. Right, and then let's go back to looking at this guy. So the articulation on this guy is kind of lacking, but it is not like Doom doesn't need that much articulation. You know, he doesn't need like 100 points of articulation to be Doom. Like, Doom just stands there in epic poses and shoots his guns or fires missiles or, you know, laser hands at people and shocks them to death or stuff like that. I don't know. He's a dictator, man. Most of the time he's sitting doing nothing. But yeah, so without the cape, he has a, like, you know, good articulation. But with the cape, you kind of have to like work with him. You know, work with what you got, because some things like you can't do. Like, he has, like, he can look up a little bit, not too much. This mask comes off a lot though. He looks up a little bit, you know, just enough, and then he looks down kind of like doesn't look up too much, but kind of doesn't look down too much either. And then he doesn't have the bicep swivel, but he has this kind of one whole piece right here, and then it kind of goes 360 all the way around. He bends at one point at the elbow, kind of like the Ultron in the female modes, and then he has the rotation at the forearm, nothing at the wrist. I wish they would have like retooled this, cut this open, and put a piece, even a peg that would have just went straight in, and then it could have had like flexible, like he was able to do this, but he doesn't. And he has an ab crunch that works better on this one than the other one. I don't understand why, if it's the same toy, but it kind of like leans forward a little bit more than the other one. The other one kind of like stops right here on mine. I don't know, maybe it's just mine. And then he has all this was redone, by the way. Like, I just got really distracted by it because it looks so shiny. Like, this was redone and this was redone to feel like the cape. But yeah, he can move his legs forward, but it kind of like twists to the side. So if you want to like get him in a like an almost bending pose, like, you have to like work with the leg and bend it this way, then bend it that way, bend it this way, then bend the knees. And what I like about this Doom too, the shoulder pads kind of move with the toy. So if you bend the elbow, you can fix the shoulder pad too. So I can't really get it. There we go. Kind of moves a little bit on this. There you go. See? Kind of moves a little bit. I guess I didn't move this one yet. And the same thing with the knees. And he's got big feet. Big Doom feet. Like, comparing to another Marvel Legends, let's get US Agent back in here. You can see that his feet are huge. You know what they say about big feet, huh? Big feet, big socks. So then, and then here's him against the Hulk. You can also see that Hulk has a big foot, but Doom's foot is almost the same size, if it wasn't for these really long toes that the Hulk has. But I'll talk about that when I get to a review of him. But yeah, then he has like one point in the knee, which is really crappy. But I could understand why. If it's a guy in a suit, you can't really bend that well if you're in an armored suit, you know. And then he doesn't have the new ankle rocker, which sucks ass, or any ankle pivot at all. But, you know, he can point out, point in, rotate 360. But yeah, so that's my review. Let's put his cape back on and give him his crappy... No, I'm not going to give him his crappy gun. I'm going to give him the good gun. Screw that. My Doom gets the best gun in the world because my Doom is the best. So yeah, so... And if you push his head back all the way, it just gives him this mysterious look. I think that's awesome, so... Yeah, so here we go. There's Wave 3 Dr. Doom. So yeah, so watch my other videos for the other figures in the wave. So yeah, so I say go get him if you don't have the Ronin Doom, or if you can't customize this guy, because this guy he's a good starter kit for anybody who customizes. But I do not customize my toys. I kind of like to keep them the way they were. Like, I would buy another one and get somebody to customize it, but I don't know. I just don't see myself customizing either one of these. Like, I would keep them the same. But, you know, if you could customize, I say get this guy and customize him, or just buy a shitload of these guys. But this guy's already, like, pretty much done. I think all you would really need to do is add some shading onto it, like his actual, like, metal. Or make him a little bit more shinier. I don't know what you guys would do. You guys are crazy with your stuff, but I'm rambling. But yeah, so go get you this Doom. This Doom will not disappoint you. So yeah, so after the video, stay tuned for some Doctor Doom pics of Doctor Doom being Doctor Doom. So I'll catch you guys later. Yep, and action pose. All right.